Guys, boy oh boy has it been a hot minute. I believe it's been a month or nearly 2 months since the last video. So it is so good to be back. I don't like to be known as the guy that comes in and out of your life whenever they please, but yeah, I am that guy. We're just all going to have to accept it and move on. I'm not going to have any explanation of where I've been, what I've been up to. Actually, I might get into a little detail about that. In fact, that's what this video might be about, so yeah, just full of contradictions over here. It is the 15th of December in Australia and it is summer. My cheeks are rosy because it's fucking hot and I've got a lot of videos to catch up on. So hopefully I can squeeze all those out and give you guys some quality content. Some quality content. I just said content. I just put quality and content together. I like that. Some content. Qualentent. I'm just going to stick to quality content. While I've been absent, I've managed to get my life together in a bit of a way. I've stopped drinking alcohol for the past month, which I'll touch further into that during the video. Going for runs every day. I did stop for a bit after preaching how good I am for going for runs, and then I just stopped and became a shit cunt. Go to gym every day. My diet is amazing, and I'm currently nursing a little bird. So I'm just right now pretty much on par with Jesus Christ himself. So I hate talking myself up because every time I talk myself up, I fuck it up and I become the opposite. So, but I kind of can't help it right now. So I'm just going to have this moment and talk myself up for a little bit. As you can see in the background, I did move my bed. I'm sick of you guys being able to see how messy I am when it comes to fixing my bed. Well, I don't fix my bed at all because what's the fucking point? I'm just going to sleep in it and no one comes in my room except for me. And no one comes on my bed except for me too. So yeah, I've rearranged my room a little bit. There's a different scenery in the background. Not much has changed, but yeah, that's pretty much my life update in a brief summary. So I'll touch on further in the video. This video won't contain Reddit discussions. It'll just contain a bit about my personal life, what I've been up to, where I've been, who I've been fucking, who I've been sleeping with, you know, what porn I've been watching, you know, what drugs I've been consuming, just all the good stuff that you guys want to know. And yes, I have grown my beard. Since I was comparing myself to Jesus, I thought, hey, you know what, why not look like him too? And it's really thick right now and curly. I'm going to grow it longer. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. One thing I hate the most is when people tell me what to do with my face. So if you want to tell me to go shave, I want you to upload a photo, send it to me, so I can critique your face and tell you what I don't like and what I want gone. Okay, so if you're going to critique my face, please make sure that I'm able to critique yours. Sweet. Now we've got that out of the way. Let's get into another beautiful painting. This one is a mural that Jay painted on his wall, and it is Hercules themed, which is one of mine and Jay's favorite Disney films ever. I love the soundtracks. I love the storyline. I love everything about it. I love his big muscles. They're so sexy. And I love that little fucking short goat man thing. Yeah. Alright guys, so without further ado, I'm going to get into the episode and yeah, let's just have a fucking cracking time. 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. Alrighty, so I just checked when the last video was. It was November 6th, which is about a month and 10 days ago. So it has been a while. Sorry to leave you guys hanging once again. I remember the day after I made the last video, I was about to make a new video, but then I thought, fuck, I'm really burning myself out with this content and these Reddit stories. So I do want to kind of change up the concept of the videos. Occasionally there will be Reddit stories, or probably still most of the time, but I do want to add different stuff so it's not all so repetitive, like my girlfriend fucked my dog or my boyfriend keeps licking my dog's ass, and I don't know why I'm getting sexual with dogs, but that's just what comes to my head when I think of Reddit relationship posts. So yeah, excuse that. Every now and then I want the video episodes to contain more stories from my past or more personal stories about anything really. Just something interesting that will keep you guys listening. And when I run out of stories or when I can't think of something, I'll do Reddit discussions and other cool stuff. Maybe YouTube reviews of other videos. And yeah, I don't know. I'll have fun with it. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to be consistent. I don't want to burn myself out again. Like, I literally only did like 6 videos and I felt burnt out. Which is pretty shit on my behalf, not gonna lie. But, okay, and enough about the content. Now, what the fuck I've been up to. So, my last drink was 1 month ago, and I just came off a 4-day bender. Now, I'm pretty sure I explained what a bender was in one of the previous videos. It's basically multiple consecutive days when you're on alcohol and other substances, which I won't go into too much detail about. Yeah, after my last bender, which was 4 days in a row from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday until Monday morning. So it was a Sunday night, everyone went to sleep and I was up on my own and I was just drinking until 5:30 a.m. in the morning by myself because I didn't want the party to end. Just one of those guys who won't accept when it's over. So I'm like, you know what? It's not over until I fucking say it's over. Until I drop dead, that's when it's over. But anyway, so it came 5:30 a.m. and I was at someone else's house and Jay was asleep on the couch and I'm like, Jay, get up, let's go home. So we went home, I had one more glass of wine, like a fuckhead. Then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make the right decision. This will be my last glass of wine for the night and I'm going to go to bed. Because that's the right decision after 4 or 5 days of drinking, to stop your alcohol at 1 glass of wine at 5:30 a.m. That was a great decision. Anyway. So the next day I woke up probably fucking mid-afternoon and fuck me, the headache, the come down, the fucking realization of what the fuck am I doing, blah, blah, blah. We've all had those thoughts. Yeah, I was like, wow, what am I doing? 4 days in a row, it's unacceptable. There's a fine line of having a good time. Even 2 days, fine, fair enough, but come on, 3, 4, you're pushing it. And I'm 25 now. Like, my party days should be slowly declining and coming to an end. And I should be looking to settle down, although, even though I'm been sober right now, I'm still not looking to settle down. I'm just saying, like, on a normal timeline. Well, there's no such thing as a normal timeline for anyone. Everyone's on their different timelines. And you shouldn't compare your life to anyone else's. But at a point, I did think, look, 25, my partying's not slowing down. If anything, it's going up a notch. So that's not good. So I had a little bit of a self-realization. And I also realized, fuck, summer's coming up and I'm the fattest I've been in my life. Pushing 85, 86 kilos. Sure, I was going for runs, but my diet was crap. I wasn't working out, so I was looking skinny fat. Like halfway between skinny and halfway between fat. I was like, wow, I've really left it to the last minute. I don't want to not go to the beach and sit out and everyone else have fun just because I'm self-conscious to take my top off. And I'm never really self-conscious to take my top off, even if I have got a bit of fat on me, because, you know, fuck it. But I was reaching the point where people still do recognize me, and fuck, what if people take a cheeky photo of my flabber flabbing about, and then I see it online, and it wasn't only about that, it was a few things. It just all added up. I was like, damn, it's summertime. I was meant to be in peak condition right now, but I've skipped workouts, eaten like shit, drank my fucking liver to death, and just made poor choices. So yeah, I decided I'm going to take a week off drinking. And then I'm like, hang on, I wonder if I can do a month of no drinking. That might be even better than a week. Well, obviously. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a month off drinking. And I didn't want to tell the boys because I knew once I told them, then it will be confirmed. I can't go back because then I didn't have the mental strength, or it just showed that I'm controlled by alcohol and partying. So I didn't tell the boys for the first 2 days. And then 2 days later, I actually said, look, if I just put it out there, then I'm going to have to live up to it and be a man of my word. So that's what I did. I put it out there And fuck me, I knew I was in for a roller coaster of emotions. Especially living with my brothers, who they do like to drink on the weekend too, and my friends and everyone, and it's reaching summer season, which is party season. So I knew I was going to be around it all weekend for a month. So I was like, wow, can I actually do this? Do I have the willpower and the mental strength to get through this? So the first weekend, Friday night, ooh, boy, it was hard. It was hard. Especially with my mate Billy coming over and setting up a beer pong table when it's mint weather and you just kill for a beer. And I was just thinking, you know what? One beer is not actually going to hurt. Like, if I have one beer or just a game of beer pong, why not? You know? But then I thought, well, what's the point of having one beer if you're not going to get drunk? Because when I drink to get drunk. So I thought, well, if I drink one beer, it's going to turn into 10. And then it's going to turn into fucking spirits and stronger alcohol. And yeah, so I thought, I made the decision, all right, I'm not going to drink tonight. And I'm going to stick to my journey of no alcohol. Then the next night, also good weather. Drinks were around, surrounding me. And I was like, nah, I'm all right. I got through last night. That was a big test. Tonight, I can do it. Then we're playing poker, and I'm like, fuck, glass of wine, just one glass of wine wouldn't hurt while I'm playing poker. Like, I'm chilling and just drinking wine. Like, come on, I'm not gonna end up getting arrested like I have before for public intoxication. That's not gonna happen. But then with the support of a few people, my brothers or friends, they're like, nah, don't do it, it's not worth it. So I didn't do it. And then I got through that Saturday night and I'm like, wow, I just got through a Friday and Saturday night in the first time in so fucking long without drinking alcohol. I can do anything. Yeah, during the week it's easy because I'm not tempted to drink because no one's drinking during the week. But come the weekend and the next week, same shit. But I knew I got through it last week. This week, I can do it again. So week 2, I did it. And all of a sudden, I became the designated driver and pretty much an Uber driver without getting paid. So yeah, I even got a job of driving around my friends and brothers for free. Yeah, so I've actually been the designated driver every weekend for the last month. I don't mind it actually, because it's good to know that they're getting to and from places safely, especially with my amazing driving. So I've still been going out to places, but sober, and it's actually refreshing being the sober one, watching everyone else drunk and intoxicated and look like and sound like fuckwits. And I'm just thinking, wow, that's me. That's normally me. I will say though, I definitely didn't want to stay out all night when I was sober. I wanted to go home early because it's just not as fun. Like, it's good to get out, but not until 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. It's like, come on, I want to go to sleep. Like, don't you guys have self-respect for yourselves? Like, I've been sober for 2 weeks and you guys are like peasants to me now. I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. But anyway, yep. Week 2, week 3, done. Easy, bang. Then week 4, which was pretty much 2 days ago when I made that long Instagram post, that sappy long Instagram post. I did it. I officially did a month. Now, I wasn't just aiming to get to a month and fucking start binge drinking again. In fact, I'm not going to drink until the 20th. That's my next drink. That's what I might do in the future. Set a date of when I'm going to drink next and stay on course until that date arrives. On the 20th, I have a party, an event party kind of thing. So I'm definitely not going to be the sober, boring one there. I will drink. I probably will drink a lot, to be honest, because I deserve it. Hopefully my intolerance isn't too whack and I don't make a fool of myself. But yeah, I will be drinking. I mentioned in the Instagram post, just because I'm taking a break off drinking doesn't mean I'm never going to drink again. I also said in the Instagram post, I'm not and I wasn't an alcoholic. I wasn't dependent on alcohol. I didn't wake up drinking alcohol or thinking about alcohol. It's just I associated fun and partying with alcohol. Or even without the partying, I associated relaxing with alcohol. I associated many things with alcohol, and that's what made me a binge drinker, really. So I could easily down a bottle of wine and barely feel anything. Like, I love wine. I grew up drinking wine. My nunu and I and Jay and Bo make wine every year. So I'm a big fan of wine. Yeah, I love a glass of wine or two, or a bottle or three. So yeah, I was just a binge drinker, which is so common among many people, and a lot of people can't accept it or acknowledge that they actually are binge drinkers. So a binge drinker is drinking way above the recommended standard drinks, and doing it multiple times a week and partying and stuff. That's a binge drinker. So I've been a binge drinker for years and years. So it's good to slow down, give my body a nice detox, and it's nice to just rejuvenate my body and get healthy and fit. Normally by 15th of December, I would be drinking a lot and partying a lot, but I've really impressed and surprised myself with my capability of staying away from alcohol and restraining myself from drinking it. I've realized you don't need to drink and get blind drunk to have fun. So that's my alcohol story. I will be drinking on New Year's and maybe a few glasses on Christmas Day. It's all about moderation and consumption control. So that's important, guys. Now I'll talk about my health and fitness, which the alcohol does fall under health, but I have been intermittent fasting, which means having a certain window throughout the day. It could be from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. where you do eat your meals and consume all the nutrients and macros that you need to consume. I'll have my last meal, go to bed. I'll try not to have it right before bed, but I'll have my last meal, go to bed. Then I'll wake up, I'll go to the gym, do a cardio session, sweat a pool of sweat. So I'll do a cardio session. That's mainly like a 20-minute run. I normally get about 3.5 Ks in. And then I'll do the stair climber, and maybe I'll do biceps or triceps or something small. And then go home. And then I'll have my first meal probably at like 2 or 3 p.m. Then I'll have another pre-meal before gym, in which my next gym session is weights. And then after my weight session, if I'm not feeling that hungry, then I won't eat again. This is the way I've been dropping kilos fast. I've been exercising and eating less. It's not rocket science, really. If someone asks me what's the secret, I'll say it's putting less food in your mouth and exercising. But don't tell anyone. Remember, it's a secret. Everyone knows that that's how you lose weight, so it's not rocket science. So I've really taken the time to focus on my health and my mental health and my physical health. That's what I've been doing this last month and a bit. I would wake up some mornings depressed and anxious about the future and like fucking thinking, what am I doing with my life at sometimes. But yeah, it's good to be back on path. Hopefully I can stick and stay to the course, and yeah, keep making videos too on this art channel. We have been getting subscribers still without the uploading, so that's good. Anyway, that's been my life story for the past month and a bit. Oh yeah, also about the bird that I mentioned before. My cat has been killing a lot of birds. I don't know how to make him stop. I've literally chopped off his balls, neutered him, put a bell around his neck so if he moves he can alert the birds. The only thing I can think to stop it is not let him outside, but he goes crazy when he can't go outside. So unfortunately he does bring birds, but this bird was in a good enough condition for me to nurse it, and it's only a baby, so it can't fly. So I've put it in a cage. I've been feeding it mincemeat. I've been feeding it water, actually not just putting it in a bowl. I've been using like a little syringe or dripper and putting it in its mouth. Every morning I'll let it out, let it walk around a bit, see if it can fly off. If it can't, I'll still let it out for a bit, let it talk to all the birds surrounding him, and yeah, then I'll let him get a little bit of exercise and put him back in the cage until he builds up enough strength and has ability to fly. I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. Yeah, so that's his theme song right now. So yeah, I'm a mother to a baby bird. So that has been my life story. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a long episode. I appreciate everyone for sticking around and listening. Let me know if you're keen for future episodes involving more stories and stuff surrounding my personal life. I know someone has brought it up in the past. I did reply to them saying, yeah, I don't have a lot of stories, or I'm just bad at telling stories from the past because like my mind is just blurred and scattered all over the years. So thanks for tuning in. As usual, the top 5 comments regarding the topic of this video will be featured at the end of the next video. So please do get commenting, leave a big fat voluptuous juicy like, and I will definitely see you in the next episode. So on that note, goodbye and good luck. Comments from last video brought to you by Luke fucking Brooks.